Here we go.
Yo, what is up, everyone? Collector Joey here, and Austin Nicholas back again with another episode of Copper Drop, of course. And we didn't even try to do this, but we are matching today, so that's pretty insane. We just thought to wear the shirt, so we did it.
It's nostalgic at this point, man.
It really is.
The first edition Collector Joey shirts,
right? They held up well. I think the Copper Drop shirts. I think they like tighten up a little bit after a wash, so I didn't really like wearing it after that. Maybe I just need to lose a little bit of weight, but this one's been pretty good.
Sorry, man, I'm still messing with
no, you're good.
This camera.
Austin just got like a whole new setup, guys, so we're gonna have to work with him today. So if anything crazy happens, that's just Austin messing with his stuff.
Work in progress.
Yes, pretty much. I want to get some music on here. It's like I think StreamYard like did all this new stuff it's like everything's all laid out different. But we're gonna add the music in here. But guys, fresh out of the theater from seeing Superman, there will be no spoilers on this show at all, so that's okay. Don't worry about that. I'm not even going to talk about I'm not even going to give my rating. That's as much as I don't want to spoil this movie for y'all. So, but it's really good. Just go watch it. I'd say that, and that's about it. But anyways, Austin over here.
Ignore me.
I will. Yeah, we have a lot. We didn't have a Copper Drop last week. We were both kind of I was on vacation, and Austin, I think, was with his brother probably. I didn't even ask you, Austin, were you? Oh, I can't hear you no more.
No, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I did last Thursday. I think I was with my brother though. Yeah, he came back last week. He moved back last week.
How did that go? I didn't even ask you that. I should have. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. He's adjusting well. Hopefully, we're seeing Superman this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Should be Saturday.
I'm surprised a lot of people didn't go day one. Like I went Thursday. A lot of people used to do that whenever I was a kid, and now it seems like hey, I'll wait till the weekend or whatever. For me, I'm weird. I'm like I cannot wait.
No, dude, I get that, especially for something like this, dude.
Yeah.
This is one of those you don't want anything. You don't want anything to be spoiled, right? You don't want to.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, because those articles like Screen Rant or something, they'll just post a spoiler out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I hate that. And then I have to dodge my friends too. That's kind of probably why Brick Artemis just freaking. Well, I know it's why he stopped being on social media for like a week, or not a week, maybe like 3 days or something like that, just so he did not get spoiled. And I mean, I can't not agree with him because that's scary. You're good. Oh, L Walker, I see you say you saw it Tuesday. Awesome. But yeah, like I said, we have a lot to cover, and I'm not going to give a $25 gift card because I was on vacation. It's usually whenever I need to chillax is when I give away the gift cards, and we win, and the channel member will win the $25. Whenever I need to chillax again, there will be another $25 gift card given away. So we have got so many announcements to talk about, and we're going to try to be at around the hour and a half mark today on Copper Drop. It's just us two, and I think Danny is actually going to show up here, where he's going to feature in here as well. So we're going to have a little bit of the OG squad coming in. Almost all of us. We need Carlos back, but we miss Carlos. But anyways, let's go. Let's say hello to a few people before we get started. I know the chat, and I know that the viewers are probably going to be way down there because everybody's out there seeing Superman and everything like that. So we probably won't have as many viewers as we have had, usually around this time. But make sure you hit that like button on the way here. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you hit the like button as well. It's very much appreciated. Anyways, guys, let's get into saying hello to some people. I saw Moose was in here a little bit earlier saying, "Did I miss it? Was there a live stream tonight?" There was. I had to start a little bit later because of Superman. So yeah, I had to start 30 minutes later. I see we have our special not guest in the background. Let me know when you are ready, good sir. You ready? All right. Look who we have here. This is insane. Look who it
Hi.
is. What is up?
What up, Danny?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Copper Drop. I apologize for the smacking of pizza, but I just got off work.
I can't
and
hear
I'm
it.
hungry. You can't hear me?
No. I can't hear the smacking.
Oh,
What kind of pizza did you get?
Domino's.
What
Best
kind?
pizza.
What are the toppings?
Just regular thin crust pepperoni.
Thin
We
crust
got this
where
though
at?
because my girlfriend Michaela, we were joking about the Kendrick Lamar. What is it, like the little tracks at the end of his album where his dad's asking for Domino's? So it gave us a craving for Domino's.
yeah. Crap, I know that song.
Mm-hmm.
The Art of Influence, I think it's called. The Art of Influence.
Dude, I love me some thin crust, but the only bad thing about that is I would have to put down a lot of thin crust pizza.
Or no, it's The Art of Pure Pressure. I'm sorry.
We have an entire pie. But thank you for welcoming me back.
Of course.
I've been on hiatus for several months, Copper Drop fam. But we are back with more videos to come, with weekly appearances.
Yes, sir.
So
And
That's a lot to commit to, but I like it.
I'm sure I'll do my usual, like, hey, maybe not this week, but I'll be here.
Yeah.
So hi.
Hello.
If you don't know me, my name's Danny. I've been a collector for a few years. Welcome to the chat.
Danny, you know what I just noticed about that Bane behind you is that it kind of does look like the football arena scene.
That's what I was going for. Thank you.
I like that.
I ripped off the little nameplate that Wolverine had on it, and I just used it on that.
That's cool.
Thank you.
We got Valkyrie Magnus in here. What is up, Valkyrie Magnus? Another awesome channel member. Thank you for being here every single week. It's really appreciated. Make sure you go check out his Instagram as well. He's been a guest on the show before. We haven't had many guests yet. We've been riding the duo train for a little bit, but we're gonna start doing that here soon. I think the next guest is probably gonna be one of the biggest guests that we'll have on here. So stay tuned for that. Let's see.
Which I can't wait for that one.
I don't even know. Have y'all told me? Did I forget?
I think we did tell you.
I don't think you told me.
Yeah, because you were like, I'm going to come back for that one.
Oh. My memory is
you
not bad. Okay.
Jose Plus, what is up? Our guy Jose, make sure y'all check his channel out as well. Subscribe to him. Hey, fellas, how we doing tonight? Doing great. Had a really good time tonight with Myra at the movies. Raphael's 16 Studio. What is up? Hey guys, watch Superman. It was good. It was fun. It was James Gunn. Yes, it was.
We're going after Copper Drop, man. I'm excited.
I cannot wait. I think I know what people are meaning by, it's James Gunn. I'm very familiar with his filmography, but I can't wait to see how the application of it works.
Yeah.
In Superman,
It's cool. I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you this. I think I've said before, my expectations have been limited, right? I wouldn't say low, but they've been limited.
That's good, but that's good.
I feel like it works out better, like often than not, that way instead of going to something with extremely high anticipation. I will say though, Joey, you kind of risen my expectations.
I hope I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Because Joey Austin's the polar opposite of me, where he wasn't that excited for the movie. He's like passive, like I'm looking forward to it.
But I didn't rank. I didn't tell them my ranking yet on here, so don't say my ranking.
Yeah, I was. No, I'm not. My expectations have been very low, not for any reason, more so I think just for myself. Of just being cautiously optimistic. I want it to be great. I want it to do well, but it's a lot of an ask for one movie, you know? But you've helped me out tonight, so thank you.
That's good. And also go follow Raphael's 16 Studio and on Instagram. Does amazing work. He just did a Mando diorama that looks so good. So check him out as well. Great guy. Stacy, what is up, Stacy? How are you? Good evening, guys. Hope you're all having a good week. We are doing well. At least I'm doing pretty good this week, and I think Austin is too, and Danny as well.
It's been a really good week.
It has.
Really good week.
It's always good to say.
And it's Thursday, so that means not only Copper Drop, but tomorrow's Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Figure in a bubble, our guy. What is up, Michael Elliott? Hey, Joey Austin, my man. What is up? What is up? How you doing, Michael? Appreciate you for being here.
Man, I gotta figure out. I don't know.
You just don't like looking away from the camera, I think.
Yeah, it's throwing me off. I don't like it.
You're used to just looking straight up in the camera.
Exactly. Yeah. It's throwing me off so much, man. And the angle, I think that's the biggest thing. The angle's so different than what I've been used to, and the lighting's a bit different because everything was kind of taken down.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta get that fixed. I do have a lot of cool plans though for this computer setup. So I
like it. You need to send me it finished because I don't think you've sent me it finished though.
Well, because it's not. I still got to do the wall and add the shelves.
Yeah, you showed me that. Yeah.
And then the lighting that I'll be doing, and then I still got to figure out if I'm going to change the layout. I don't know if I want this screen by screen or them stacked. So I got to figure that out.
Yeah.
Austin showed me what he's going to do, and y'all are in for a treat. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Look, hey, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll just say one word: same.
I will say props to Joey. He didn't peer pressure me, but he was like, dude, just go ahead and just pull the trigger. You've been talking about this forever.
Yeah.
So he pretty much I copied his setup.
Hey. Well, I sent you some monitors that I thought were good, and you went from there. And I wish mine were even like yours are. Mine, I have a smaller one on to the right side. Looks a little weird, but like I like that more even setup.
I will say I almost contemplated that uneven setup, kind of like what you have. But I did remember you saying that you did notice the difference.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
The movie canon's here. What is up, the movie canon? How you doing, evening collectors? Thank you for being here. We got Civ here as well. What is up? What is up? Thank you for always supporting the channel too. I know I always see his name flashing by on social medias. We also have Phil the Burn, another amazing channel member. This guy is so awesome. Check out our live with him as well. We had him on as a special guest too a few weeks back. We have Nick's Collectibles in here. What is up? How are you doing, Nick? Awesome. Spider-Man brother right there. Thank you. We've been talking about a few Spider-Man things recently. I got that Peter from No Way Home where he's in the what is it, civilian suit kind of. I haven't shown you guys, I don't think. So
there you have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did.
Yeah.
You've shown us everything, Toby, man.
I mean, you weren't like Danny. You didn't send us 25.
Hey,
oh my god! I think I've seen that Batman. I think I've seen that Batman behind him like 40 times already.
Look, y'all see what they're doing is throwing shade. All right. In the comments, just say that this will not be tolerated. Okay. No Danny slander. Okay.
Hey, I never complain. I just laugh.
I'm always hard on Danny.
You know what? Danny. I'm sorry that I will never take as good as pictures as you guys, but
you pose better than us. I'll tell you that.
A lot of times I usually just steal them from other people, but thank you.
Hey, I'm starting to steal them from Zord. I'll tell him straight up. Let's actually get started on talk. I think that's all. I think that's it. Let's actually get started on talking about a couple figures now. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk about some quick figures that I don't feel like are very popular, or quick topics that I don't feel like are very popular that we could just skim by and not put like a poll or anything. Then when we get to the meat and potatoes of what has actually came out and released and announced, we will start putting some polls in there, but these are going to be like fast stuff so we can get through it. And we don't want to really skip anything for you guys. So I'm going to share the screen right now. And this is, of course, going to be the first figure that we're going to talk about because I think it flew by everybody's radar. We have another Iron Man, specifically the Mark III, and some crazy chrome colors. I will say this is starting to become like Funko Pops whenever they started doing chrome, and they did like 5 chrome Thanoses. So for me, I'm an Iron Man lover all day, every day. But this is the droppest of the drop. I will say the droppest of the drop. It looks like a raindrop, but
You know what's so crazy, dude, is they actually copied this from back in the day. I don't know if it was Marvel Legends or Hasbro. It was definitely a Hasbro figure, but this is based off of the stealth suit action.
yes,
figure.
yeah, it says stealth mode. I see that.
So they got this idea from a 2008 2010 toy and pulled it out of their ass. What the hell, Hot Toys? Like, dude, I'm all for repaints, especially for Iron Man, but like make them look good. Like this just looks a little.
It's not attractive at all.
Austin, what do you think?
Yeah, this is absolutely past for me. This
You sure you don't want it?
yeah, no, this doesn't even have like that appeal that like the silver or the gold one
Yeah,
has, where you know there's like a beautiful element to it, you know.
like an elegancy or whatever.
Yeah.
Legacy.
To be
Doesn't have
fair
any
though,
presence.
the base is awesome. The light up feature goes really well with it.
And you don't see many Iron Mans with red arc reactors and red eyes.
No, you don't. But I mean, then again, dude, it's you have that in War Machines,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
so it's you know, and Ultron too. I don't know.
Ethan, what's up, Ethan? He's saying super mid.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Greetings, coppers and droppers from MB Dyson. What is up, MB Dyson? Another amazing channel member. Sorry I didn't show off the channel member. I didn't get a chance to do the slide because I literally just got back from the theater right now. But next week I'll start. Next week I think I'm going to start doing kind of what Steve does, and I'll start putting like on the waiting screen all the channel members, so y'all get shown off on that waiting screen. What the fuck is that, Nick? It's the stealth armor from the comics. Okay.
To an extent, yeah, a little bit.
I see. I think I've seen that before. We got Tijuana Mike. What is up? Happy Thursday, collectors.
What's up, Tijuana Mike?
Always here. Another amazing channel member as well. Speaking of channel members, we have Collection Obsession here too. Hello there, Copper Drop fan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, so like I said, these are just things we're gonna quickly run by. Iron Man, of course, drop. Then we had this. This was very interesting. Now, this was J&D. I believe it's a J&D sculpt. This is Two-Face from The Dark Knight, and I mean, look at that. I mean, that is absolutely amazing.
That's right up all three of our alleys, man.
Yeah. And now, Austin, I know you want to say something.
Yeah. No, you know what's funny? I feel like a year ago, maybe not us. No, it wasn't just us, but you know, we were extremely harsh with J&D. You know, when those prototype pictures of the Joker came out.
Yep.
Then here in the price, we were extremely rough with J&D. Granted, the price is still quite a bit.
It is.
But the Joker, I feel like, has won over quite a bit of people.
It's
I'm excited to see what they actually end up doing with this one.
It's also winning me over too. That Joker, it started to make me think like, oh, I could sell both these Jokers, and then I can get a cool Joker. Then I don't have to get a customized hair or all that.
A cool Joker, Joey. At one point, you thought those were cool Jokers. What?
That's what I'm saying. Whenever you get something thrown in front of you that looks way better than all those, then you're like starting to think a little bit more.
It's honestly never ending though, because
it is.
J&D will not be the last one that we get. I'm right in the same boat as Austin, man. This is a little too rich for my blood. Would it be nice to complete the Dark Knight villains? Yes, but for the price tag of what this is going for, it's Two-Face. Harvey Dent in the movie is a very big character, but I don't think it's worth over $1,000 just for the character. Like
there's a point of diminishing returns with like the value you get from that figure.
Yeah.
Right. You can spend a couple $100 or $300 on Hot Toys, get some pretty good value out of that. It may not be absolutely perfect, or you can spend $1,500, get quite a bit closer to that perfection mark. But you know, is that additional $1,200? And I'm just spitballing some prices. Is that worth it? Yeah.
And he wasn't even the main character either to me, really.
He was though. He was.
He was.
The essential plot of the movie is pretty much.
I mean,
He was the entirety of Joker's
Yeah.
plan was to take a perfect man in Gotham and turn him into somebody who's just as bad as Batman and him in terms of level.
I wouldn't pay over 1,000 for this, but if it was at 1,000, I would start like thinking of some options that I would have to be able to sell some things to get this. But if it's over 1,000, hell no.
But I'm excited to see this
we got the Dent Act passed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see this in other people's collections, like Batman Collectibles. I'm curious if he's going to get Kevin, if he's going to get this. Helen, if she gets this 1/6 hero, but it's just too rich, man. Can we get a 3.0 Hot Toys one? That would be nice. I feel like we're kind of in.
No,
I thought they were going to do one because they've been redoing all the Dark Knight villains. So,
I mean, I definitely don't doubt it because it'll happen. You know,
never say never.
It's going to happen. Yeah.
But man, that's one of the most spot on head sculpts I've really seen.
That looks just like Aaron Eckhart.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's kind of eerie.
It is.
You know,
especially because it's silicone.
Like if you showed this picture to somebody who doesn't know what 6 scale collecting is, they'd probably be freaked out. You know, like if you showed this to like an elderly woman, like this, I don't know, this would go over well.
But you know, also prototype looks great. We also got to see it in its finale. You know, actually see it fully made and then distributed. You know, mass produced.
Yeah.
We'll see how much it actually holds up.
It's a Christian Crosshair Cooper's in here, another channel member as well. Thank you, Christian, for being here. Awesome guy. Here every week.
Throw me off so much.
You're okay, Austin. You're all right. Figure in the bubbles here saying incredible. Yes. I believe I think the same way there. We got Eclectic Collector here again. Hello, everyone. Also another guy that is here every week, so he's always valued here. Thank you so much, Eclectic, for being here with us on this fine Thursday. But yeah, so what for the right price, I would think about this. But if it's anything over what I think it, should be, I'm gone.
Let me ask you a question. Since we're getting into the age now where it's more and more common for a figure to go over $1,000 price tag, if this starts selling off well and people are more on board with J&D as time goes on, does that scare you guys in terms of like how much a figure could start going for in the future? Or
no.
I think it does a little bit, but like I just get scared for those figures that I really want. Like this one, if I don't get it, like I'm cool, But if it looked really good, like that Joker, I mean, that still doesn't look to me like I should get that. I feel like Hot Toys with a custom rooting hair would do just fine for me.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Danny, no, absolutely, I'm not worried. J&D is such a niche company as is in terms of 6 scale. Hell, even InArt at this point is, I would say, more niche, right?
Yeah.
People, the average person, the average collector are not going to spend $1,000 to $1,500 on one 6 scale figure. There'll always be a market for that $200 to $300 range, and that's what Hot Toys have been kind of crushing that. Granted, they've been rising in price quite a bit, but as soon as Hot Toys starts jumping up several $100s, there'll be another company taking their place in that market of like that $200 to $300 spot. Because even that, dude, we see people get priced out. So,
hell, a lot of us were priced out 2 years ago with the InArt Joker or whatever that was.
Shit, I bought that immediately.
Yeah, Joey.
Oh man. Now it's going for like 600 for both of them. Anyways, I saw Renz join in here. What is up, Renz? I want to say the master of getting releases to all of us very quickly. But I beat him today with the midday release, though. Just letting y'all know, I won. Anyways, he always beats me, so
his ass was asleep, man.
I know.
He did the same thing to me. I was like, too late, buddy.
So the next thing we have is this Death Strandings 2 figure. Now this is Norman Reedus, right? That's his name, Norman Reedus. Yeah, Daryl. Yes, and I don't know this game, so I can't really talk much about it. But the one thing that when I first saw this head sculpt and that it's rooted, boom! First thing I thought someone could make a custom Daryl from
our boy Collecting Nerd Zone. This is up his alley, bro.
From
Walking Dead.
So Y'all got any thoughts about this one?
Yeah, I think this one's gonna be rather niche, I would imagine,
Okay.
for the gaming collectors. One of the caveats to that is what you guys just said. The head sculpt's great, and you can do quite a bit of customs with that.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a lot of accessories with this too. So this is one of those weird things. I know absolutely nothing about this. I didn't even know this was.
Me too. I didn't know either.
It's crazy because as soon as it got announced or leaked, everybody's like, "I love this video game. This is amazing." I'm like, I've never heard of this.
Me either. And you know what's crazy is that there was an actual trailer for this before Superman of this game.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, this Kojima guy is pretty popular, it seems.
There's a trailer in the movie. Did you go to an AMC?
Yeah.
AMC is showing video game trailers now?
Yeah, bro, they had a freaking State Farm commercial. I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck? Okay. All right.
Like, we doing ads now?
Yeah, dude. I'm not too aware of this game. I did hear at one point, I think the first one didn't get canceled almost at one point, and then everybody was like, no, let's get this game made or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right on the money about people doing customs with Daryl.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Even Mike was like, he's probably going to do it.
I can even see Bob Dylan doing like one that's, what's his name? Daniel Pine from Ballerina. Even like any character by Norman Reedus, some Boondock Saints figures, even if you wanted to trim the hair, I can see that happening.
You know what I just thought of is that we're going to be talking about Joel Miller later, but you could take the head from Joel Miller and just like get a neck piece and then put that head on it, and it would kind of look like Daryl a little bit. You don't think so?
No. Daryl was known for the sleeveless vest with the angel wings on the back.
You're right. It's been a while since I watched that. Yeah, you're right.
Man, Walking Dead was my childhood, bro.
Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. But it is kind of like a survival thing.
I'm excited to see what else this comes with, though. Because at this point, we don't have the price. We don't know any kind of ship date, which it'll most likely be next year. It's not gonna be like a Superman where it gets announced up for pre-order and then shipping starts ASAP. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what else this comes with, because off the bat, that picture you have up, cool gun, cool armor.
It looks like a lot of stuff on this figure, which looks amazing. Yeah. It's crazy because Toys R Us, I think it was Toys R Us, I could be wrong, announced, or it was
Present Toys.
Present Toys announced that they were doing this figure, then boom, Hot Toys just shut that shit down.
Hot Toys did the J. Jonah Jameson at his desk where he's laughing.
Right.
J.C. Hong just like, you serious?
Bro, they literally did it the next day, or not even like a whole day later.
I think that was perfect timing by Hot Toys, because Present Toys, they got a lot of people talking, a lot of people chattering about pre-ordering that, just to have representation of that game. One of my buddies at work actually mentioned that. And then sure enough, next day, Hot Toys, mic drop. Immediately.
They knew who it was?
Huh?
They knew who it was?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So immediately my buddy was like, yeah, absolutely not even considering Present Toys. I'm like, that's fair. Absolutely fair.
Yeah. Man, they probably just stopped all production on that figure. Philip Burns saying Kojima was supposed to make the Silent Hill game for Konami, and I said that right. And Norman Reedus was supposed to be the lead. Okay. I never played the Silent Hill game though. Instead, he made this. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. That's crazy that he's in video games now. It's wild. But let's see. I think that was the. Oh no, this one real quick.
Oh God, man! I thought I would escape it.
Austin, is this an actual figure? Not a figure, an actual character?
Yeah, it's in Clone Wars.
It is.
Yeah.
Was he cool?
I would say a lot of people are extremely excited about this. So, yes.
Would you cop it?
No. No, but I'm also at a weird point where there's a lot that maybe I would have in the past, but I can't now. I'm really trying to focus on getting the room in a really good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of you for that.
Thank you.
What I'm like, I don't know. this specific, I think they're clone commandos. Is that what they're called? This trooper.
Jesus.
They've made so many of these. I can't even tell who's who anymore. Honestly,
yeah.
Like they've made more of these than I feel like they've made stormtroopers.
It's so strange because they're called clone troopers, and at this rate, yeah, that's so true because I am having a hard time keeping up now with every single one that they make. Like I know Steve probably knows every single one by heart, but like overkill. I'm glad for the Star Wars fans for being able to complete their clone troopers. I know there's just trooper collectors out there, but I'm not going to complain too much because they've fed us a lot of stuff lately. They've been giving us a lot more different IPs lately, and I'm proud of them for that because in the last 2 years of us streaming, it's been Star Wars, Marvel, DC with the occasional like random IP or a Jack Sparrow gets made. So yeah.
And to be fair, this one's pretty cheap, right?
Yeah, I think I don't know how much. It's probably like $235. Is it $235?
Is it $235? Is that up?
I doubt it. I bet it's $250 something.
It should be $175.
Probably
like no head sculpt.
Should have had that up.
Yeah.
This is a basic Hot Toys body with a bunch of plastic armor on it, man.
Also not paying for any kind of like actor.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Why is it above $200?
True. Probably a Star Wars license.
Yeah, that's probably right, man. Disney got to get their bank.
Figure in a bubble saying your room is stellar.
Thank you. It's getting in there. I really love it right now. There's a couple things I got to figure out, like the computer setup. This is throwing me off. Just seeing myself at a different angle doing this is it's weird.
I think you're gonna get used to it.
I relate to you, Austin, because last time I was on stream, there was garage shelves in here, and now one singular little showcase. Yeah.
Look, man, you know how I feel. I absolutely am pretty partial to Detox. I love Detox.
Oh, dude, I missed it. It's so great to have him back.
Detox style. I know it's not a Detox. Detox style.
I've really because I feel like the lighting is like so much better with Detox. It's so much better. With the module cases, you put the figure in there. And the face is just like not lit up so much. I don't know. It's weird because the lighting is like way above them, and then whenever it shines on them, the face casts a shadow on itself, so you can't even see the details or anything. But when I walk over to the cases over here, man, it's good.
That's the pro though with that is that with Maju Space you can put a feral predator in there. I cannot fit a feral predator in the showcase, not even if I had him crouched a little bit. So
yeah,
really, he's that big, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of worried for the new Joker, like if the display base is going to fit all the way in there. So,
Real GP said he just finished Superman. Awesome. DC is back. That's all he's going to say. Cool.
My man.
Cool.
My man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will agree.
DC was already back with the Batman, but all right.
Yeah, you know what? One of the things I'm absolutely loving. I like the Snyderverse. I'm not like a Snyder fan where like I wouldn't want anything else besides like Snyder's vision.
Yeah.
I am loving the positivity that James Gunn and his Superman in that universe is getting right now. It feels nice because being a DC fan, Danny for sure knows this. You know, it's you've been the butt of a joke for quite a while with the filmography. So
the last 2 years have been rough for DC fans because it's been a civil war between you're either a Snyder fan or you're somebody who, those movies are cool and all, but I'm looking forward to what James Gunn's got to do with this DC universe.
I will say I went in there. Myra was like, "You don't want the cup, the Superman cup, because that's kind of all they had. They didn't have it." And when I got out, I was like, I kind of want the Superman cup, and I got
it. They had the bucket there?
Like they didn't. I would have bought it, but they didn't.
Damn.
I saw somebody holding it, so it probably sold out. We got 12-inch Moose Stream in here. What is up, Mr. Moose? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Hello, community of collectors. DVSA is incoming. DVSA, what am I missing? I can't. I'm trying to abbreviate that. What's the abbreviation? Let me know, Moose.
Moose is the epitome of never let them know your next move, man.
I know. I actually was on stream with them, with Moose.
Yeah, that's right.
It was an awesome stream.
I was about to say, I think I tuned into that. It was cool.
Yeah, him figuring a bubble, man,
Yeah.
awesome, fun time. I thought Austin shaved his hair, looking a bit like.
Dude, if he shaved his beard, he really would, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Wait, what I look like? I'm so sorry. I'm still just
Superman.
Whoa.
Shave your beard.
I don't know about Superman. A little too short for that, but
Make your face naked, bro.
I'll take it.
We deserve to see a naked Austin Nicholas in the face. Let me clarify.
You know what? I'll shave here soon.
How about this? Have a subscriber count for Joey, or at least like a view count for this Copper Drop episode. If it gets to a certain amount of views, Austin will at least like do a goatee or something.
That's actually not true. That's not. No. I got some plans coming up. I can't do that.
Just leave a porn stash, Austin.
Keith Lee, what is up, Keith Lee? How are you doing? See, I saw Clint Martin come in here. Howdy, folks. Waiting for Superman to start. Catch y'all on the flip side. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's get through some of these for Danny.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I need to do that.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Mr. Bond.
We got James Bond. We are actually going to put a poll for this one. And even though you had to leave early, Danny, we will do kind of like a copper drop for you. I know you want to talk about Superman, so we'll do that for your copper drop and let people know.
Hell yeah.
What you're going to do. Then we'll go back to Superman a little bit later after Danny leaves. But what are y'all thinking about James Bond? We've already got 2 of the 007 figures.
From Tux to Tactical, man.
Right.
We just got the Tux one revealed not too long ago.
Yeah.
Now it's priced at $260, so I'd assume this one's gonna be right in that range.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do they have the price yet? I'm not sure if they have the price yet.
No, not. I don't think so yet. I would expect it to be right in that ballpark.
Yeah, I would too.
You get a bit more with this one. You get that battle damage head sculpt.
Yep.
You get the rifle, some dual pistols, grenades, and sunglasses. And I guess because I haven't seen this movie, the bunny doll that his daughter had.
I think I saw it in here.
I didn't even know he had a kid.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, gun barrel backdrop.
Gun barrel. Oh yeah, we've seen that one before.
His signature. Yeah, we talked about that on the Tux.
Mm-hmm. Man, the guns look really cool on here. I don't know if they probably just got them from John Wick or something.
I was about to say that assault rifle looks just like the one from Part 4, John Wick.
I think it is.
It doesn't have the Terran Tactical logo on it, but it looks similar.
But I will say that this looks a lot better than the last head sculpt that we got for the.
It's the same one with that battle damage, though. It adds, doesn't it?
It does add a little bit of that element to it, and I feel like they just painted it differently. I don't know why. Maybe I have to go back and look at it, but
or maybe the pictures is different.
Yeah, and maybe it's more. This body isn't as skinny. I mean, it's still skinny, but it's not as skinny as the last one.
It's got padding and shirts underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, even if you're not a Bond fan, this would make a great custom for like a bullseye. It came to mind for whatever reason from Daredevil. I think that would work pretty well. I don't know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love the blood, though. They use a lot of it. I really like figures with blood, and they really did a good job here, especially on fabric. On fabric using blood, they haven't really.
They've done it a few times, I think.
Yeah, but you don't see that much.
You don't see it much, no, because, well, I mean, a lot of times you don't see blood in Star Wars. You don't see that much blood. I mean, they've done it with Tony Stark head sculpts. They've done a lot mostly on head sculpts, but you're right, with fabric now. I'm trying to think of another example of when they've used blood. I can't think. Yeah, I don't think of anything else. If y'all know, let us know in the comments, but I can't think of any figure that's got blood on the fabric.
I'm trying to think, too.
Yeah, I can't think of any. Are those? No, okay. I thought there were seamless arms for a second. No.
You know what's weird is that they gave us seamless wrist pegs with that Joker art. We'll talk about that one later too. But they don't really give them with these kind of figures, which is weird. I guess they were just trying to do direct competition within art.
Like Joker's got seamless hands.
Yeah, the new one. That one. We'll get to looking at it here in a minute, unless you have to dip by that time. But here's everything you kind of get with it. You get that bunny, like you said. You also get all these weapons here, and you get also the bag. That looks really cool. The separate rolling eyeballs too. And you got like 2 different looks with this.
It's a good looking figure. I know it's a drop for both of us, but
Drop for me.
I
Sure.
mean, I was talking to a coworker of mine. He's a big James Bond fan, and I showed him this, and he was curious if they were going to make a Sean Connery one or a Pierce Brosnan one, other James Bonds. But I think is would be interesting to see versus just different Daniel Craig figures. So. Austin, you picking this up?
No, this drop from me. I've seen one of the movies.
Really? What is it? Skyfall?
I don't know which one I saw, actually.
Do you remember who the villain was?
Not at all.
Damn.
No.
Okay.
I'm super casual with like 007.
Oh, okay.
Well, Venom Collector just saw. Oh my god! Just solved the mystery for us. You got the Darth. What is it? The dark side version of Darth Vader and Sith appearance. I forget they still call it that. But yeah, you got the dark side Anakin coming from 12-inch Moonstream. Awesome. So that means you got both the Anakins because you opened the regular version, I think, while we were live. But thank you, Venom Collector. Appreciate you for being here as well. Awesome guy there. Let's see, we got Blue Tattoo. What is up? Our guy, another awesome channel member. Thank you for being here. Let's see. He says, "Hey everyone." You also do have Keith Lee saying, "I think the tailoring of this outfit is better than the other one." I agree 100%. Usually I can't tell with tailoring sometimes, but that other one I could kind of tell a lot. I like Craig, but I still prefer Sean Connery figure GOAT.
What is it? A Dr. or Mr. No figure would be cool from that movie, or the original. Yeah. With the cigarette.
Oh yeah, I know Valkyrie Magnet's gonna get all these. It would look cool if you had like the suited version and then this one. So you kind of got like a suit version and then the tactical version.
I should have just made this a 2-pack, man.
Moose Decoded. I know. I was struggling with that one. Moose is a puzzle. You good, Austin? Everything good?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
You've been struggling with that.
Yeah, I know. It's been a hell of a night.
Austin's been beating the shit out of his computer behind the scenes, y'all.
So let's see. We got 15 votes on the thing. We're gonna end it right there. I'm gonna copy the next one, so I'm not so slow at this. But let me end it here. So 15 votes, and we got drop at 73% and cop at 26%. So I agree that this one is a little bit more niche than a lot of other figures, but that's good because we're not getting the same thing over and over again. Marvel, DC, Star Wars. So I'm glad that even something that dropped today, wasn't Marvel, DC, or the big 3.
They're doing good.
Yeah, like you said, Danny.
They listened to me. They must have watched Copper Drop, Joey.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. No, I doubt it. But yeah, we'll go on to the next figure we're gonna talk about. So here we go. Boom.
Oh,
our guy.
you're fucking kidding.
Hey, this is low-key Danny then.
How is that me?
Okay, no, it's not.
I don't even look anything like hating. I mean, thank you. That's a man that made a lot of people happy.
But this is god awful, y'all. This is god awful.
Yeah, man, this is a little too niche, a little what they say scene specific for me. I have the original Hot Toys Clone Wars Anakin, and I think that one's awesome as hell. So I'll be keeping that. I'll be skipping out on this one. But, the price point, not too shabby, coming in at $265.
Okay.
But granted, it doesn't come with much. It comes with that USB powered lightsaber. A couple of the holograms. Yeah.
He does look like that a little bit.
Some bullshit, bro. What the hell?
A couple of little holograms, but that's about it. And this is pretty easy pass, dude. Expression for me doesn't exactly fit. I get that is scene specific. It just wouldn't go well with much of anything that I have. Yeah, I'll stick with the original Clone Wars one.
Yeah, I'm not getting this one either. Not even close.
Y'all need
not even like a thought in my head that I would buy this ever.
Drop.
Yeah.
I will say at one point, I think when this was announced, I think I did say possible cop, only because like Rachel loves Ahsoka, and she wants the like Padawan Ahsoka. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of pair them. Dude, I don't even know.
You were riding that hype train, man. Every week when that episode would come out, you had your Ahsoka T-shirt on with your little smile, with your muscles and everything, man. Don't even.
I remember the Ahsoka T-shirt.
Look. Thing is, it's been what 2.5 years since the show. Like,
damn, really? It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
Look, doesn't take away the love I have for Ahsoka. Still love the character. The hype for sure died down a little bit, but also it ended a bit lackluster.
The whole show was lackluster, man.
Ended a bit lackluster. Yeah.
Besides this episode, at the time when I was a Star Wars fan, I didn't enjoy the rest of the show. I thought it was boring. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't think that they did a good representation of the characters from Rebels. I think Chopper didn't get enough screen time. Neither did Hera. And
Hera didn't get
the whole waiting to find him. It just felt gimmicky, and I just.
I mean, not to even mention like Thrawn.
Dude, what a waste! It just didn't
exactly capture at least what I knew of him from Rebels.
Just for the record,
at least the figure was good.
This was the show that killed my love for the series. For the record, just
really?
Damn.
This was the last one. This was the last straw that I was like,
you should have seen Acolyte.
No, I shouldn't have.
It started off strong. I will say Ahsoka started off strong, and then
look, I don't have that much disdain towards Ahsoka, but I definitely get where you're coming from, Danny.
Yeah, no, that was some old bullshit for me.
Should it have been a lot better? Yes. Granted, I still don't hate the show. I just there's so many other figures I need. There's so little space that I have in this room. These two are drops now.
Would you pick this show or the Obi-Wan show?
I had a lot of issues with the Obi-Wan show, man. I'd probably go Ahsoka.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm on opposite.
We had some good scenes with Vader, like Vader going through the village, kind of dragging people. That was awesome. Pulling the ship apart, that was cool. It did not do much for me with Obi-Wan. It just no.
But you had the figure though.
I had both figures. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is true. This is true.
Big Rib is here. What is up, Big Rib? Appreciate you for being here. Drop big time. Also, I don't know if I said what's up to L Walker. So what's up, L Walker? I'm not sure if I did or not.
What up, L Walker?
Our guy. But yeah, I love the takes you guys have. It's always a little different.
I'm glad to bring back the Star Wars hate, man.
I know.
Balance the Force out,
I do like these little effects that he has on his saber though. They're pretty cool.
Well, I didn't notice.
It doesn't look like that.
You what?
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, I noticed it on. Dang, I should have pulled up the figure hideouts video. But I noticed it on that. How you put it on, it's kind of like a ring that you throw throw on it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, any other things about this one?
No, I mean, I guess we're gonna talk like a little bit about the figure. I'll make it really quick for Danny. I guess you're gonna have some restrictions with posing with the shoulder gauntlets, but that's about it.
I
think the likeness is really good. I do, because it does actually look like Hayden. But the weird thing, it looks like Hayden now dressed up as Anakin from Clone Wars, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
It looks accurate to like what we saw.
See, they need to do this with Vader, because I always hate putting Vader's gloves on. They do that split cut right there in the wrist, and it still looks like he has his gauntlet on. Vader, I mean, I guess it would look kind of weird with Vader. Never mind. But you know how with Vader, it's like literally the long ass glove, and you got to kind of have to find the socket wherever it goes in. And you don't know if it's on there or not. Sometimes I would just have it like just friction on there, not even all the way.
No, I get you. I also still need one of these stats.
Oh, you didn't pre-order that one?
Hmm?
You didn't pre-order that one?
No, I got it without
Oh, okay.
the STAP.
The stat, yeah. Oh, okay, okay. I have to take a look at it, Nick. I didn't really look at that part. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it. Everyone, I started a new FB. What are these damn abbreviations, Moose? What the hell?
I have no idea.
Let us know what FV is.
All right, Danny, how much time you got?
How much time you got, Dan?
It's 10:24. I'm heading out at 10:45.
All right, let me end the poll for this one.
Yeah,
This one had
20 minutes.
16 votes right here. Oh my goodness. We got drop at 88% and cop at 11%.
I'd
So
like to add my girlfriend was one of those votes for drop.
really,
She's Team Danny with the Star Wars hate. So
okay. Next figure we will talk about. Boom, we are here now. Man, this one looks good, y'all. I like it a lot. And was I tempted to go and get this day one? Yes, I was very much so tempted to get this day one, but I decided to wait. I'm not getting it day one. I already have the in-art one, but I kind of like this one a lot more. I do not like the in-art one, but I'll have to compare and see what I like more. Anyways. Oh, sorry.
that's twice now you got you on camera saying you don't like that damn figure.
I already told. I admitted that I did not like it. I admitted it.
I heard it here, folks.
But man, it looks good. Danny, you got any? Look, I'm telling you. Look at the wrists. Look at the wrists.
Dude, yeah, I'm excited, dude. I didn't know they were seamless.
Mm-hmm.
I am a whore for seamless.
Are you gonna? Is this a cop or a drop for you, Danny?
We shall know by tomorrow morning. But this is a cop. This is a very, hopefully very soon cop. My girlfriend's a very big fan of this first movie, as am I. Y'all know that none of us really liked Joey liked part 2. Regardless of part 2, man, the first movie is, I think, one of the best comic book movies ever made, just because of its interpretation of how real and its demonstration of a mental illness on screen, right? This is a very different Joker. This was a very dark and gritty interpretation that I don't think anybody was really expecting it to be. So to have this figure represented in the collection is going to be really nice. I'm talking about this with Austin on the phone earlier. We think that this is the best base that Hot Toys has ever done.
Oh yeah,
point blank. This is the biggest one. It's like a scene specific one. It's not a reused rock base. This is like a full blown. I love that it has the Murray Franklin logo in the back too. I think it's a plus versus the in-art one. This also looks a lot smaller than that one. The in-art one's a gigantic base that's almost like a rock. It looks more friendly to a collector like this. So very, very fucking excited. I'll let you guys take it away. I think the artisan hair rooting on this looks...
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It looks great. I think it looks good.
I mean, if you compare it to... Okay, and I see the comments on here that I see Nick saying that, what do you mean you didn't like the in-art? Okay.
That's what I'm saying, Nick. I've been trying to buy it from this man for like 2 weeks now.
I see it all.
It's new. Danny's not kidding. It's at least 100 messages a day.
Yeah, it is at this point. But the reason why is it's just, I don't know. There's something about it that I don't like with the rooted hair. You know, I went through it on my review why the rooted hair looks so bad on the in-art one.
Can you not fix it?
I'm trying. I'm really trying, but it just feels like I make it look worse whenever I do. See how the let's see if I can go to a picture on here that I can kind of show you an example why I like this one a little bit more.
I'm so excited.
Like, okay, so yes, this is the rooted one, and you could see. Well, you can't really see it. Man, this one's a really good picture. This picture really looked amazing.
Oh man.
But like the hair in the back, it goes kind of past his ears a little bit. And with the in-art one, you can't even see it. It just looks like there's nothing, you know, it doesn't look like he has long hair on the in-art one, and it's very stringy. His hair is very like, it's weird.
So what you're saying is I'm making a good choice purchasing this one.
I mean, I will say that I think I'll like the in-art sculpt a little bit better, maybe. And
I would agree with you on that. Yeah.
I don't know, but
trade head sculpts. I don't know.
This one's very vibrant. This one's like super vibrant. the other one's a little bit more muted. The in-art one's a little bit more muted.
Did you have the figure hideouts video pulled up for this one?
I can get it up if you want me to.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is another artisan release. I think for artisan releases, we should pull up his videos to see the application with the hair.
Yeah.
And I say for any of the releases that he has, we should definitely go it off. And one of the things we'll probably see it in 33's video is the in the Murray Franklin diorama, the applause sign is LED. So that lights
cool. So the applause lights up. That's nice.
I already had the figure hideouts videos up here. I just haven't. I don't think we've seen a release yet. Did we put a release up? Oh yeah, we had Anakin, but I didn't put it up. But let me show you guys the figure hideouts video. There we go. Now, I like the box. Box looks cool.
Box looks nice.
I love that it's a deluxe. You get all this cool stuff, but he's going to pass it pretty fast. I mean, look at that. That's tailored perfectly. See how you have the look at that. I mean, but you know what though? I think they give. I didn't think that this was true, but I think they give the figure hideout the better versions of figures. I really think they do because it's the dark side Anakin or the dark side Luke that had the very beautiful hair that we saw in this unboxing. But then whenever MRC did his review, it was god awful. You know,
he also did
wait,
the Wish too, and it wasn't.
I saw a lot of comments regarding that video about the hair.
Look at this.
Saying that it could have been butts width incorrectly.
Oh, okay. I didn't look at the comments.
I was gonna ask you, Joey. So,
but you can see it comes straight out the box though too. On his.
Since I'm copping artisan,
okay.
how am I supposed to access the eye rolling features?
The hair, the back of the head pulls off.
Fuck that.
Yeah, but I did that so it could try to get more volume. Like this one has so much volume.
I don't want to mess up the hair.
Well, look, look how much volume it has. That's what you want. I mean,
yeah. And if you mess with the eye system too much, I feel like that's gonna mess it up.
Okay, so you see right here. Let me see if I can point it out with my mouse. So see right here where you can see the hair whenever it's straight on come past the ears right here.
Yeah.
All this on the inner one is just straight cut off. It's just there's nothing here.
Well, to be fair, I think they modeled it after that scene where the music cues with the rock and roll music, right? And he goes in the elevator and it's slicked back because he just did it.
Yeah.
And this is more modeled after the actual scene where he's at the talk show. So.
This is the sculpted hair, and which looks still fucking good. I like it.
I'm definitely leaning towards that sculpted. So this is a cop for me.
Yeah.
With the standard version. Yeah.
I'm glad that we're Joey. I'm sure you're gonna cop it, just for the review, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I'm copping this. I might keep it. I don't know.
Trinity cop of the night.
I think. All right. Yeah, 100%. But I got the sculpted though. I got the sculpted. I didn't get the artisan.
So I'm the only one who got artisan.
I'm completely happy with the sculpted.
I thought you got artisan.
No,
I've been. If I was offered an artisan, I probably would take it. I probably should.
My last artisan, I haven't even opened. I'm probably gonna get rid of that. So
what was that, Jack Sparrow? Yeah.
And a lot of people were complaining about this. This abrupt.
It's a little noticeable now that you point it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it right there.
And that would bother me because, like, with the display now, I can see the other side of the figure. So,
see, look, there's the same.
Oh, that's cool.
They don't do that with really any other figures. They might have.
They did it with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still cool though.
It is. Oh, they did do it with Wolverine. That's right. Yeah. That's right.
That is nice though. Nice, another one of those masks.
Looks so good.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited posing with a cigarette.
What is this? Do you know?
No.
There's a gun.
Hey, also, V420 mentioned something that we probably should have earlier. The barrier of entry for this one is quite a bit lower than Inart's. You don't get to buy the 2 or 4 pack.
Yep.
This one's quite a bit more readily available, or it was.
Yeah, it's selling out, dude. I was originally going to get sculpted, but I am now getting artisan. So,
man.
Andy, when do you find out? Is it tomorrow morning?
Thank you, V420. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I will know in the group chat.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I'll get y'all pictures when it gets in hand. That way y'all can see how Artisan looks in hand. Because not a lot of people have gotten this in hand yet.
Yeah. I see Moose saying, "Hey everyone, I have a new group on where it's called Moose Secret."
The
Musketeers.
1-6
Musketeers. So join the group, please. I will join it.
Muska.
I will be there.
Mickey Mouse.
Make sure y'all check that out. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just liking this look a lot more than I did the NR. I don't know why. I could be tripping 100%, and I might have to get this one down and look at it a little bit more. But for sure, getting this just for the review, and I don't know which one I'll keep. But there's the base. Look at that,
dude. I'm excited. Oh man.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I don't need accuracy for this because this isn't accurate to the scene at all. But it encapsulates the entire scene of him being on the show.
It does.
That's like the entire movie because he idolizes the show throughout the entire film. So,
well, it means a lot in terms of the movie, right? Him going on the show, his actions, at the end of it, I think a perfect movie. Not even in terms of a comic book movie, honestly, just
a good movie, yeah.
Damn good movie. Yeah.
I will say the curtains are better on InArt for this one, but what I'm gonna try to do is kind of Austin knows what I'm gonna try to do is with these display bases is kind of fuse them together with InArt. So I'd have it like this, but have that Murray Franklin live because they don't have that on. They don't have the applause sign, or they don't have that backdrop right here with the wood and everything with the InArt one. So I'm gonna kind of fuse the InArt and Hot Toys one together to make a whole base, so it's really cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use the applause in the display, but hopefully it'll fit the Murray Franklin stuff.
It might. I'm not sure.
For sure. If somebody can ask him to measure the measurement of that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll send 33 a message right now.
Thank you. Just ask him what's the measurement with that standing up without the applause on there. Because I need to make sure that's gonna fit. That's gonna piss me off if it don't.
I mean, damn, he takes such good shorts, y'all, man. He
does.
You know how to frame. He knows how to frame it and just make it look amazing.
Joey, let me ask you. Compared to this to what the hell is this thing called right here? The Joker from
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, the most recent one. How does this one stack up with that for you?
I like the hair more on this one. This Artisan hair.
I think this one came out better. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it did too.
Yeah.
The color is very accurate. I feel like the color isn't as accurate on the Heath Ledger Joker Artisan.
Man.
Which that could be a talking point in another figure that we're going to talk about here soon.
You know what's crazy? Like from behind, he kind of gives me the Cesar Romero vibes.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that. I made that connection. Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I love this figure. Y'all know we all love Joker, and here on the panel, we at least love Joker.
If y'all want, go back. Was it like almost 2 years ago? We did a trailer reaction live on Copper Drop for Joker 2, and that was probably more exciting than the movie was. You all want to go check that out? It's on the channel.
We got Hayden. What is up, Hayden? How are you doing? Thank you for being here, man. I haven't seen your name pop through here for a while, but appreciate you.
What's up, Hayden?
Look at me and Hayden returning tonight. What's that, bro? We're
right? There's no freedom of expression on YouTube.
Moose, I feel like every single week I see the comments of YouTube's deleting all your comments.
They know Moose by first name now.
It's a weekly thing.
All right, guys. Let me end the poll real quick. Let's see.
Do I need to give my Superman thoughts before I head out?
Yeah. I think that might be the next thing we could. What time is it?
It is 10:38.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Okay, for this Joker, it was 19 votes, dropped 52%, cop at 47%.
Damn,
I'll accept the 50-50 split.
Almost. Very good.
I wonder how many people would have copped if the second movie was good.
I don't think that affected it at all.
Actually, Danny, Joel Miller is next, so I will skip over real quick just for you. We're gonna skip over to just get your opinion on the Superman before we go.
Much love, brother.
So, and I'm just gonna pull up one picture that kind of compares them. And the person that did this comparison, I don't know your name, but I've taken them from a few people. So if you did this one, shout out to you. If you're in here, put your name in the comments and I'll tag you in the description. But anyways, here we go. We got these pictures. This is all we're gonna show. This is just for Danny right now because he gets to go. You gotta go watch. What is your verdict?
Dude, InArt clearly takes the win on this one. I definitely will be pre-ordering InArts within the next month. Hot Toys didn't do a bad job though. A lot of people are throwing shade at the Hot Toys one, and I don't think that's necessarily fair because while the InArt one is pretty much perfect, like even my girlfriend said that while we saw the pictures live when they dropped, she was like, I think that's the most realistic figure that you've shown me so far. So InArt knocked it out of the park, and it's blowing up. Like I've seen videos pop up on YouTube about how channels that never did Hot Toy videos before are starting to talk about this now because it's blowing up. So that's good to see, and especially for this movie because I remember, like I said, the last 2 years people were really dog crapping on this movie. So like I said, InArt for the win here, but Hot Toys did a really good job, especially with the smiling expression. I think
after you watch the movie, Danny, you might change your mind.
Really?
I think you might, but we'll see.
Okay. I'll let y'all know as soon as I'm out of the theater, which, by the way, our movie is going to end at 1:30 in the morning. So
Holy
shit. You guys will not be awake.
I will not be awake.
No.
Austin's barely awake right now.
We will barely be awake. Yeah, man. I think that the emblem, however, was done better on the Hot Toys one. Not where it's placed. I think it's a little too high and it's a little too big.
Yeah.
But I think they did it better because the emblem on the
texture of it.
Not just the texture, but the coloring too. The coloring in the trailers, man, I'm seeing a little bit more brighter.
Oh, dude, I think the entirety of the Hot Toys figure, the colors are a lot more vibrant, matching the trailers and all the images I've seen.
This is why this is my favorite Hot Toys versus InArt so far, between Jokers, between Batmans, because for the last year since we've gotten a costume reveal with this figure, people have been complaining that the suit looks too baggy, that he doesn't look muscular in the suit, that this doesn't look like Superman, that he looks chubby, etc., etc. So if you're wanting that more buff, just straight out of the comic book Superman, go for the Hot Toys one. If you're wanting a screen straight out of the movie accurate looking Superman and Crypto, which by the way, InArt did a lot better. I'm not too big on
Crypto. Yeah, I think that. We're gonna talk about it later.
That shit reminds me, like when you go to like Michael's and they have like the little like display with the play animals for your kids. That's what that looks like, and then they just slap a little piece of red cloth on it and called it a cape. That's not a cape, bro.
Wait. You say that's for Hot Toys?
Yeah, InArt knocked it out of the park.
But they, man.
I don't think they knocked out of the park on Crypto. I think there's a lot they can do better.
I think they should include swap out heads so we can have different expressions. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna save my thoughts for when we talk about this again because we were just catching up with Danny's thoughts because he got to go actually watch this. Yep.
I'm actually on the way now to go watch it, but thank y'all for having me on tonight and having me return to Copper Drop. It's just been fun. Thank y'all all for watching so much. Next week on the show, I will give my thoughts of the movie, and we all have seen it, so we'll hopefully like a little mini discussion, maybe spoilers, since it'll be a week after people have seen it. Mm-hmm. So if the chat wants to, if y'all want,
we'll see.
But thank y'all. Y'all have a great
rest of the night.
Keep copping and dropping.
Yes,
Bye.
Bye. We'll see you next week. Peace. All right, Austin, what is up? How are you doing?
Yo, man. Hey, you want to keep at this? We're going to go ahead and...
No, let's go back to Joe. Let's go back to Joe Miller. Let's go back there. Hold on. Oh, that's not Joe Miller. Hold on. We wanted to just give Danny his thoughts because that's what he really wanted to talk about. And I usually keep the cool stuff for like the end. So, everybody's anticipating and having a good time. But another thing, a very, very good topic here, which I'm going to also put in the chat as well, is this Joel Miller figure. that got announced in the middle of the freaking day. When is the last time that we've ever had that? Like, I think the last time, I could be wrong, but I think that an official announcement post was Darth Vader from Kenobi.
The fact that you remember that is insane. But yeah, it typically doesn't happen early on Thursday. You know, sometimes as we're doing Copper Draw for sure, or after Copper Drop is typically when they'll do it.
Yeah. I feel like Wolverine's gonna come out tonight. I just feel it, you know.
Well, fingers are crossed. Eventually, you'll get it right.
I know.
Granted, there was a I don't know how accurate it is. There was that calendar leak of a Hot Toys schedule.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if it's accurate because I guess on Saturday, I think the 11th. So tomorrow's the 11th, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it said on that calendar leak that tomorrow we should have a Hano announcement or release. I don't think it quite specified.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see the accuracy of that.
Yeah. Let's hope. I mean, sometimes when these things are leaked, they're pretty spot on. I saw Jazzy come in here. What is up, Jazzy? Appreciate you.
Jazzy.
He showed off his collection on his Facebook. Man, it looked good.
It's a good setup.
His collection is amazing. So check out Jazzy on Facebook and Instagram. They look like two different guys. Oh yeah, we'll go back to that. MB Dyson. We'll go back to that. Enjoy Danny. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll talk about Superman a little bit more here in a minute. In 2 weeks, there may be 3 different Pedro Hot Toys figures of the 3 franchise characters. He is also overexposed. So there'll be this one. There will be Fantastic Four, and then we already have Mando. So, I mean, that's crazy. I feel like this is a different head sculpt than Mando, though. It feels like it. I could be wrong, but I think it is.
I would say it is.
I mean, this one's spot on. I mean, so right here, and look at that.
Yeah, I think the head sculpt looks great. And it's season 1, Joel. I've never played the video games, but I really enjoyed season 1 of Last of Us. I think one of the big questions with this announcement is, are we going to get an Ellie?
That is one of the biggest questions of all time. Notice how it doesn't say, I don't know if it does in like little writing or anything down there, but it doesn't say season 2.
No, this is season 1, Joel.
Yeah. So,
this is season 1. You get the wax jacket, the denim shirts, the jeans, and the knife sheet with it. Oh, and the flashlight. You get the flashlight. Forgot about that.
Man. Oh, yeah, let me show everything that we get. Oh, well, I guess Ellie was in season 2, but I feel like her character grew a lot in season 2 more, and she's, she was more screen time on season 2. But I love all these weapons that just hang off of him as well. Like you can hang off the gun, you can hang off his revolver right there, and the knife. The knife looks so freaking good, and the weathering on this gun too looks great as well. Comes with rolling eyeballs, of course, and the backpack.
Dude, the weathering on his face, he just looks like really rough and gruff.
Yeah, he does. But whenever Hot Toys comes out with the final product, it's going to be a lot more smooth.
Yeah,
I feel like the hair could have been a little bit better too, but it's just the prototype. It might get better over time.
It looks very sculpted. I would say OTR Collectibles has this up for $295.
Oh, okay. Well, on Sideshow it's $285.
Oh, okay. It's up on Sideshow.
Yeah, yeah. Just look up Joel Miller and then Sideshow, and boom, you'll see the first thing.
Okay.
Grand Admiral.
I guess we got to answer the question. Is this a cop or a drop?
Oh shit. You know what? I told y'all cop earlier. I think I'm still gonna go with cop, but not an immediate cop. This is gonna be like the Xenomorph cop. I said I'm a cop it 50 times, but I haven't yet till I see that blue screen.
Wait. The Xenomorph's a little different though, because that's like a for sure thing though.
Yeah. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
That one's like a for sure thing.
Romulus. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting that regardless.
I think so too.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you though. I think I'm leaning actually more towards drop. I really loved season 1 quite a bit. Did not like season 2.
I thought you did for some reason.
No, I mean, I enjoyed a lot of. I mean, we could absolutely talk about it, right? It's definitely not spoiling
Looks
anything.
bad for Ellie. I mean, at this point, The Last of Us. If you haven't watched it, I don't know if you.
Yeah, I love the entire town scene.
That's extra.
You know, when they fought off the zombies, the clickers.
Yeah,
that was awesome. Yeah, just didn't love much of it though. Did not love much of it after that. Ellie for me just didn't really carry it. I really felt like once Joel was out of the picture, my attachment to the show kind of went down.
Yeah,
a bit.
But yeah, he came back a little bit later. But it was it was
a good flashback.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Moose is saying if Ellie were to be made, it would have been announced simultaneously. I believe so. What I think they would have done is they would have at least put like a picture of her, like him with her, but like her back turned or something like that, or then back to back. So I don't see much hope with Ellie on this one.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a make or break for me anyway. I would just be extremely curious for discussion's sake if they make her.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. I mean, I like this figure a lot, and
I don't know. I'm loving the flashlight. I don't know why.
I did too.
The flashlight is so cool.
It is.
You know what? I feel like if I had some like Walking Dead figures, which I used to, I got rid of my Rick Grimes. I had some zombies. I still have a couple zombies, I think, still unboxed.
Yeah.
Maybe that'd make this a bit more attractive. I'd be curious if they do a clicker. Then you could probably
they should have done that. I didn't even think of that.
You could then probably have him in like not a dynamic, because I'm sure that jacket, because there's 2 layers of jackets, that the denim shirt and then the jacket above it. So I'm sure that restricts some movements. But him fighting off a clicker would be pretty cool.
I thought they've made 1/6 clickers before. I forget, not Hot Toys, but
they have.
They have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the company.
Those are probably going skyrocketing now.
Definitely helps now. Man, I gotta unbox a couple of the zombies I have.
Crap, man. That'd be funny if you got an Iron Man zombie and he's shooting at this. I know Nick is selling one. You could put Joel with Yelena if they don't make Red Guardian or Ellie. Another orphan Hot Toy. Damn, but yeah, I'll say Cop for now. Just for now. Oh man, it looks good. I could just hear his voice now. Whenever I'm on, whenever I heard the Fantastic Four trailer, I'm like, bro, I hear Joel. It used to be like I hear Mando and Joel, and then now I hear Joel and Fantastic Four, and then now I bet it'll be the other way around when we see Fantastic Four. Is Fantastic Four something you're going to see day one though?
Day one, no. Probably Friday, not that Friday night.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me end the poll here. We're gonna end the poll. We got 17 votes. Not many people voting tonight, but that's a good amount at least to get a feel of it. So we do have Joel Miller at drop is at 64% and Cop at 35%. So wasn't as sought after, but it wasn't. It wasn't the Blue Iron Man.
That was still better than I thought it was going to be. So that's a plus. That's positive.
Yeah. F4 is day one with my Galactus popcorn. Yeah, day one all day.
Dude, that so cool.
I need to get that. I feel like they're already on sale. I think they are.
They are. Yeah, yeah. I've seen people have it in hand. Yeah.
I wanted the Superman one, but that one was sold out, so I already said that. But yeah,
that popcorn bucket's pretty awesome, man. In a couple of ways, like just by itself, it could be a fun bust.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see what it'll look like
$2
in a display with the Fantastic Four once, like, they make the Hot Toys.
That'd be cool, like him behind them or something.
Yeah, I think that could work. The bus behind them, exactly like you said, like kind of like menacing over them. I think that could be I think that could be a good look, especially for what it's like $60-$70, which it's a popcorn bucket.
It's $80.
Yeah, fairly expensive for a popcorn bucket, but
it lights up. It's pretty cool. It's chrome.
Yeah, could be cool in a display.
And like if you got some 3D people making some hands, maybe you can like have hands around. I don't know. It's crazy, but it can work.
Also, Danny's not here, but I'll update him. So, Figure Hideout messaged back,
really?
Messaged me back. My question was, will the Joker from Hot Toys, will that diorama fit in a D-top? He said no.
Oh,
50 centimeters tall.
Okay, damn, that's pretty tall. Yeah, because I think that the backdrop for the in-art one barely fits as well. So, but shout out 33 for that one. Shout out Figure Hideout.
Much love.
Well, we're gonna be talking about Figure Hideout maybe in a few weeks. You never know. You never know. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of all this talk. We got the Superman guys, and
before we get started, I'm so excited to see how you navigate this conversation, because for those who don't know, Joey just finished watching this movie.
Yes, I did, and no spoilers, guys. I'm not at all. So I went into, whenever I first saw the Superman get announced, I was like, I got to go into the movie and see if I like it first to even say cop or drop yet. That's how usually it goes with stuff like this. And I will say it is a cop for me. Which one though? Man, there's a few things that are different. And in the movie, you see very close-up shots of the suit, so you'll know kind of what you're getting into.
Wait, hey, Joey, not to cut you off. Can I mention a couple things and maybe you correct me because I haven't seen the movie?
Yeah.
Okay. So like off the bat, we can for sure talk about like the proportions. Hot Toys, he just looks absolutely jacked as hell.
It looks like Bane under there.
Possibly too big in the biceps and the shoulders. In art looks a bit more natural. I think for me, the biggest thing is the suit colors. Hot Toys, extremely bright and vibrant. It reminds me exactly like James Gunn's trailers and like that world he's capturing. In art feels a bit more toned down, kind of like the Man of Steel, Superman. Another thing, I don't want to speak for Danny. I think Danny said he liked the hair for in art better. I think I kind of like the Hot Toys one, man. It looks a bit.
There's a better picture.
Thank you. It looks quite a bit closer to Dave and Cornsweat's hair that I've seen like in the trailers, because it looks bushier. What's that word they use for like the TikTok kids with the broccoli hair? Broccoli hair.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, it just looks really
like
thick.
Edgar's.
Shut up. It looks I don't know, just look at the Hot Toys. It looks just like kind of did in the trailer. In art looks a lot too clean, if that makes sense.
I just watched this dude's face for like 2 hours, and I will say the Hot Toys one's better.
Okay, it better the sculpt or like the paint?
Everything.
Because I keep gravitating towards the Hot Toys one. Hot take, it seems, because everyone likes the in art. But I'm gravitating towards the like the paint app. It's a lot warmer.
Yeah, it's better.
It looks like.
I think Hot Toys does it better with everything here. It could just be the lighting and everything, but I think Hot Toys has done it better.
It's either the lighting or the paint app. It just being warm, and I'm kind of gravitating towards that. You like
you're talking about with inner or
Hot Toys?
Hot Toys, yeah.
The colors themselves pop quite a bit more. In art, just based off the pictures, it just feels a bit more muted, and he looks white as hell compared to in art or compared to the Hot Toys one. Like my man looks pale.
After watching the movie, I feel like the color on the Hot Toys one is way better. And also the texture on the InArt one is very over dramatic.
Yeah.
Because I saw all these pictures. I've seen these pictures hundreds and hundreds of times already. And when I went in there, I made sure to like look at what was more accurate. I made sure to look. I made sure to look at like everything. And to me, even though the Hot Toys one is super buff, they can always change that. Always. And they will. They'll probably make it way less buff, or just like how the InArt one is. But I feel like the InArt one does do better with the proportions. I think they do. I like the magnet base on the Hot Toys one as well.
Hot Toys base blows that out of the water.
It does. It's really good, and the fact that it's a magnet, and whenever they put that magnet on there, there's a video of it. I haven't put it on here yet though, but when they put it, that magnet looks strong. So hopefully that's not like something crazy. But this head sculpt right here looks so good to me. Now after I watched the movie.
I never had a problem with it. I haven't even seen the movie, and I think it looks just like them. Also, crypto. Yeah, let's talk about this.
InArt.
Yeah, I see that InArt wins this one. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I don't see it by like leagues and leagues. I still don't think InArt's like perfect. Mm-hmm. It's better. It's not perfect. Hot Toys, the cape on crypto is wired. I would imagine InArt would be.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing.
Yeah, I would imagine it's the exact same.
Shout out Adam Toys. You got his Instagram right there. Thank you, Adam, for making this. And I usually ask for permission, but I didn't. But your Instagram's right there, so shout out to him.
And I'll be curious to see this scale. I forgot what picture it was where crypto looked pretty small next to Hot Toys Superman.
Yeah, I think it was on one of these pictures. This one, yeah, he's not that small.
Yeah, so like on the Hot Toys, just based off this picture, crypto looks really tiny compared to him. But then we're also looking at it's a different angle. It's front on, and Superman just looks big as hell.
Yeah.
Whereas like on the InArt one, crypto's close to the camera, and Superman's kind of like turned to that side. So I'll be curious to see how they actually scale up that way.
Now you're killing me on this. Now I don't even know. This is pissing me off. I mean, the color
on the size.
Well, I'm saying Hot Toys, and then now I'm thinking like InArt the crypto looks so good. But it's just the color of the suit is kind of throwing me off. It should be more vibrant. If InArt if you got Hot Toys head sculpt, put it on InArt's, and then you have a vibrant more vibrancy on that InArt one, and then the less texture, I think you'd be perfect.
But same thing as you said with Hot Toys, you stated like Hot Toys will probably make some adjustments, probably tone down the muscularity. InArt has been well known for making updates throughout, and some would even say they've potentially left some things up for criticism initially in those proto pictures, just to update it rather quickly after.
Yeah, I think I saw Venom say that. Yeah, InArt's already taking feedback from people on Facebook, so it may change before the release. I see that.
So the color scheme, the vibrancy of the color for InArt could absolutely change.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that does need to change for it. And also the texturing on it really needs to change as well.
Yeah. And the prices, I don't think would be that drastically different. Like I know Hot Toys is set to be $285. I don't think InArt's announced theirs.
I think it might be over like $300-$400 maybe.
I would imagine it's in that $350 to $400 range. So not terribly much. You're looking at $75, maybe $100 at that point.
I think y'all have convinced me now, because I see Ren saying InArt for me. The one I like on Hot Toys is the colors. Yeah, you can see the colors.
It's hard. It's hard not to get drawn towards the colors. So.
Yeah,
colors are very nice.
What's up, 16 Lovers? Shout out to you, my guy. Thank you for being here. And if
I don't know, I'm kind of in the boat, kind of like you, where This isn't a cop for me yet, only because I need to see this. I need to see if this is a movie I like and a universe I'm willing to invest in financially.
I think if I had to guess, I think you would be.
Since you told me, I've gotten quite a bit more excitement built up since you liked it.
And it's not going to be like one of those where like how we felt for Sinners, like where we were like it's overhyped. Like, nah, I don't think so. It's not like that. Well, like where you go in there with high expectations and you're kind of disappointed. Nah, I don't think it's going to be like that.
I mean, that changes the perspective of a movie quite a bit, right? Like, example, I think I said this before. When I watched Morbius, this was months after everybody was shitting on it, right?
I did the same thing.
Dude, I streamed it, and I went in thinking, okay, everybody has said this is the worst movie of all time. I watched it, I was like, nah, this isn't as bad as everybody said.
I mean,
it doesn't mean it's a good movie, but I'm like, this is not the worst movie of all time.
And then Madam Web took that spot.
This isn't even the worst comic book movie of all time. So expectations can do quite a bit. Yeah, so depending on the level I enjoy this movie, that'll probably determine if it's going to be Hot Toys or InArt. I just mildly like it, but I'm interested in the future. I'll probably just stick with Hot Toys. I like the base.
Yeah, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Blurred Dad Life is saying, I went with Hot Toys. Colors are amazing. There's a great figure if there's a hybrid of the two of them. Yeah, it's like they both.
Oh, Venom updated us. Venom Collector, thank you so much. He says, InArt is $308 plus shipping on their site, but it's not being sold to the U.S. Hit has it for $380 shipped to the U.S.
Oh, okay.
$380 shipped. That's pretty nice.
Thank you, Venom. Venom's been helpful tonight.
Thank you so much, Venom, because Hot Toys is set for $285, but you still have to pay taxes and shipping. I think the past couple shipments I got, and I'm here in Arkansas, it's like $25.
Yeah, same over here.
Yeah, so that immediately just the retail price plus shipping, that's $310, plus taxes, that's $330. Yeah, $50 difference. Yeah, I might as well. I'll probably just get the InArt at that point. Honestly,
I think I might too.
I will
pass for him.
Yeah, $50. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'd be extremely curious my thoughts after the movie and to see what kind of changes we get. Hot Toys is shipping pretty much next month throughout the end of the year.
For this one?
For the Hot Toys one, yeah.
That's what Nick is saying too. InArt has a whole year to make adjustments and has already been addressing the concerns. Hot Toys ain't changing that body, bro. We know what they did with Toby. They didn't bother to change it. Yeah, and Hot Toys seems like they're trying to release this early, like you're saying.
Which is they'll sell, they will sell, absolutely. So,
but I think you guys have convinced me. I think I will go with InArt.
I want the Hot Toys base. If I get these, I want that Hot Toys base. Hot Toys base is beautiful. It looks amazing.
It is. I like it.
InArt's is it's a very clean look. It's kind of like that Superman.
What is that base?
It's just like a little
I see it right there. Okay.
Yeah, it's subtle. It's clean, but I really like the dramatic base that Hot Toys has.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna say it.
I will say that's not flattering though, man. For InArt, like that's not a flattering look. I know people really shit on that Hot Toys one, and fair enough. That's not flattering for InArt for me either. It's just both their biceps are so massive.
Yeah, they are.
Which is a positive thing. I wish my biceps were that massive.
There's also this concern as well with the InArt one. You see how his sleeves go all the way down past his wrists like that?
Oh, okay.
In the movie, it's not like that. It's more like the Hot Toys one. And there's also a comparison on the belts as well, where there's this little. I don't know if you can see it. Let me actually zoom in. There's a comparison on the belt where you see how you have this part that comes down right here that connects the belt to his pants.
Yeah.
I looked at it on here. This is more accurate where you have that connection right here, but then you have this little part that comes down a little bit longer. That's more movie accurate right here.
The texture on the belts are quite a bit different too.
I didn't look at that part. I need to
front emblem is clean on the Hot Toys. The InArt has, it looks like texture or color over that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Hot Toys has like a bunch of, they look like beads. The beaded texture kind of throughout. Hot Toy or the InArt looks like lines throughout.
Blurred Dad Life said they changed the sideshow to March. Oh, okay. Damn. So they probably saw that InArt did a little bit better, and they were like, yeah, they were like, oh shit, hold up.
I'm gonna look that up right now, actually. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that is. SG Collectibles, what is up, SG? How you doing? Can't decide which one to get, InArt or Hot Toys. Tough choices these days. I know, it's like one has one thing that we like and then one thing we don't, and the other one has the same thing. It's like, crap, what do we do?
But here's the thing, man, you're not going to lose out. I mean, if you like it, you're not going to go, it's not going to be a negative thing if you get the Hot Toys one. I'm on Sideshow. It's still showing July 2025 to December 2025.
Oh, is it?
Unless they sent like a
yeah, like an email,
like an email,
yeah.
Or I doubt they did an update on social media.
But I'm saying, how much are you going to trust the magnet to hold up the unit of a Superman? At least the InArt has a proven method where they pegging back.
I mean, Hot Toys is a beefcake, man. That is a beefy figure.
Damn. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I don't know what just fell.
Dude, that was me. I've had so much, like so many issues.
Okay. Yeah, no, something fell. I don't know what it is, but hopefully everything's all good. Can y'all still hear me?
Oh, hey, Joey. Yeah, I can hear you. We actually didn't mention that InArt comes with 2 sculpts. Hot Toys comes with 1. Central Cole says, how essential is that closed eye sculpt? Is it important?
Oh, I can't say that. But I was about to say something, but I'm not going to say it. Okay,
I was going to ask if you're even able to say it. Okay, we'll hold off.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that kind of seals the deal too. I'm over here talking like it's a $50 difference between Hot Toys and InArt. Then InArt gives you another sculpt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a sculpt.
Damn, and for almost the same, that's insane.
Yeah, $50 difference. Once again, the base is nice for Hot Toys.
This might not mean a lot, but honestly, the crypto, it kind of swayed me more into InArt. I will lie. I really like crypto. So look how much better it is. I mean, it's way better than the Hot Toys one. Here's some more of the sculpt comparisons. Thank you, Adam, again. I don't know. I feel like this head sculpt, the InArt one, is just squished down a little bit more. It should be more elongated.
It's the hair that kind of pops out for me, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I got any more pictures in here. Got this one again too.
Wait, does he have the single swiggy hair like the InArt one has? Like
the single rooted hair?
No. So you know the InArt picture, it shows like one's like a strand of hair, like like a Henry Cavill would have or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that in the trailers or anything. It's more like the Hot Toys.
It's more like the Hot Toys one.
Yeah.
Hot Toys will give you battle damage Superman with laser eye scope. Maybe. Greetings, everyone. What is up, Freako? How are you doing? Greetings, everyone. Both great looking figs. I love it. Both companies going at it for our hard-earned monies. Let them fight. We win. Yeah, we win at the end of the day. 100%.
I mean, I've been saying this. We've been saying this for a long time. Competition drives better quality and more fair market prices. I'm absolutely for the competition. It shouldn't just be a getting upset about a collectors. We should really put the pressure on these companies to serve us.
Yeah. I know Mike is... What's up, Mike? How you doing? I know Mike is one that actually did not enjoy the movie. I don't know if he was trolling or not, but...
No, he was not trolling. I've mentioned to Mike a couple times the past couple of days with friends at work, just like movie friends at work. And I was like, you know what? I've seen like 2 or 3 dozen people I casually talk to online say they really like this movie.
Yeah.
I've seen about 2 or 3 people who said they did not like this movie at all.
I think because Mike is really into like comics and things. I don't know. Yeah, I could see why Mike would probably be like, I don't know, Mike. You let me know.
I can't remember what Mike said because we talked about it briefly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to discuss until after I really saw it. I think he said he believes general people will love this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's more into it. He's more into
it. I could be misquoting him. Let me see.
Let's see. After seeing the movie tonight, there's no question Hot Toys is the best version. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so stuck into it, like in between both. I need an update before I can really decide.
Never mind, I can't check. My phone's acting weird.
Joey and Austin, are y'all going to complete the Superman line or just Superman? It just depends, really. I mean, just depends, honestly.
Way too early to tell for me.
Yeah, I mean,
brother, I haven't even finished the Snyder line, so I'm a few years behind. So
Blur Dad I keep messing that one up. Blur Dad Life is saying that in my orders in the Quake it says July to March, but then he previously says July. Yeah, they probably have like a glitch or something on there. Don't care for Gunn's humor and the cinematography looks like. Yeah, I mean, I know people have.
I mean, that was kind of.
Luke saying it was really good too.
That was one of my, not fears. That was one of my skepticisms, kind of going into it. That's kind of keeping my expectations a little low, which I think it'll serve me best. But it's the humor, you know. The interjected humor as of the past few years, not too horribly bad with Guardians of the Galaxy. I felt like it fit Guardians of the Galaxy. There were some moments ruined, but the humor I feel like is going to be the biggest thing for me. I'm curious to see what that's like.
Oh, okay.
As long as the humor doesn't undercut any serious moments.
Can you just go tomorrow?
Reactions,
so we can talk about it already.
Well, I'll tell you this. I think Rachel's heading out of town tomorrow, so I could just swing by the theater by myself.
You don't want to see it or what?
I could, if I can get my brother to go with me tomorrow night, because right now he said Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's rarely movies that I would watch twice, and this is one that I would watch twice.
Dude, that's a win.
Yeah, I would watch this one. Even like the first thing May told me whenever I think I said it, the first thing she told me is that I want to see it again. This is like right whenever it ended.
Wait, see it again? Okay. See it again because it was so much fun, or see it again because there's so much content and you kind of need to watch
I think, well, for her, it's so much fun, but I think for me, it's content.
Got it. It seems like there's a lot of content packed in the movie.
But it's also really fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, I think that's where we're going to end it. Oh, crap. I didn't even do a freaking poll for In Art or Superman. Damn it. I mean, In Art or Hot Toys Superman. Oh, well.
I'm sure we're going to discuss this a few more times in the coming weeks.
Yeah. Mike said, nothing to do with the liking the comics or not. General audience and comic super fans will like it. I just don't share Gunn's sensibilities of or humor. If you do, you love it. I found it totally. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. With directors, I'm weird with it. Like the only director that I'm like ever hyped to watch a movie for is probably like Christopher Nolan. That's like the main dude. But when it comes to directors, this hobby has really made me see how directors do movies, how they do movies different, and I can tell it with Gunn. You go back to Guardians of the Galaxy and you see a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy elements in the other movies that he does, and same with Sam Raimi. You see Spider-Man, the horror scenes on Spider-Man 2, and whenever they were trying to take Doc Ock's tentacles off him, that was Sam Raimi. Also Sam Raimi on what is it?
Evil Dead, dude. You got Evil Dead.
Not Evil Dead, but
with Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse of Madness. Whenever they did the freaking like they were fighting with the music notes and stuff. That was like Sam Raimi stuff. So I could tell this hobby has really made me look at movies a lot different, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you have a lot of directors with very stylistic flares that suits them pretty well. Sam Raimi, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tim Burton is there.
Tim Burton, I can see too.
Zack Snyder. Maybe not so much like the early 2000s, like Dawn of the Dead. But yeah, like J.J. Abrams is another one.
Like I never paid attention to that before this hobby, and then now talking to all you guys, like Mike and you and the other guys we're in chats with, like I see it now. I can see where y'all are coming from.
Yeah, I think more so it's just keeping up with the directors of these movies we talk about. You know, as long as you start kind of piecing that together, you start having that recognition.
I like it. It makes the movie fun because you kind of want to see what they're gonna do, you know, and how they're gonna put that flair in. Like you're saying, how you're saying like Gunn, you want to see how Gunn would make a Superman movie, you know?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what Mike said. The humor is kind of like I know Gunn, I kind of know his humor.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't undercut any serious moments or any serious character development, that'll be a positive thing for me.
Okay. Absolutely. Christopher Nolan's, I agree, Joey. And Hans Zimmer music, yeah. I even played the soundtrack while I'm driving to work. Dang, I heard that crack.
I'm old, man. I'm old.
All right, guys. So final verdict. This is undecided for me. I'm sorry. If I had to lean to one side, it would be, damn it, in art because of crypto. But yeah.
And the two sculpts.
And the two scopes and the 380 price tag. So yeah, guys.
380 plus if you use Collector J.
Yes.
On 1/6 kit, you'll save $10.
Yes, you will. Collector J. Make sure y'all use that. Dang, I haven't said that in a long time. It's in the description all the time, though.
Also, if you guys have used Collector J, there's like 15 or 20 different names you can use because you can only use those the code once per account. So
if you guys ever want to order from 1/6 kit, you want that $10 and you've already used Collector J, just look up 1/6 kit codes and then put Reddit after it, and Reddit literally has this long list of codes that you can use. So that's what I do. I probably use them all already.
I probably used one, I think.
Yeah. I know I used one. I think I used Riley's on Snape. I think I did. Forgot. But thank you, Walker. Appreciate you. Yeah, we kind of ran by the stream pretty fast just because we had so much in a limited amount of time. We started 30 minutes later, but we made it. Austin, I'm sorry. We're like 20 minutes over, but
oh man, I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot to talk about. Everybody go watch Superman. It was really, really a fun watch, and I think you'd all enjoy it. Besides Mike, but that's okay. We love Mike still.
Also,
oh yeah, that I've been looking at that the whole time.
I got some lights turned on.
I know. Can you turn on the bottom ones?
I didn't turn them on. I'm having an issue, but I reached out to the retailer. So.
Oh, they showed this trailer too, the Odyssey one. I don't know what that's about, but it looked pretty cool.
Ooh.
They showed that trailer.
A stat cast.
That's the first thing I noticed is this stat cast. Yes. But Austin, do you have anything coming up? Any figures you're gonna open? Show us on Instagram or anything like that?
Man, you know what? I've been kind of crushing it lately. Not in the sense of like content, but like opening figures because I have quite a backlog. I've even opened up out of excitement for James Gunn. Granted, this is no Hot Toys, this is no in art, but I've had this for quite a while.
He has the same S logo.
Yeah, this is the Brandon Routh one. So I'll make a couple videos comparing that So Toys Superman to the Hot Toys Black Suit Superman.
Oh, okay.
To the in art. Superman.
How'd you like the in-art Superman? You just opened it, right?
No, I've had that open for a while.
Okay, I thought you just opened it. Okay.
No, I've had that one open for quite a while. No, nothing super exciting like Joey does. No long form content, but a couple shorts would be made.
I didn't even do a whole unboxing for Anakin because I was like, fuck that. I'm just gonna do a short.
Also got okay. Let's see.
What do you got? Sheesh. Oh, I can't wait to see that speeder and what you think of the speeder.
It's big. Hopefully I get this project with the wall done this weekend, so I can unbox a couple more things.
That's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. For me, I do have like some film of the Peter that I opened, the one from No Way Home. I have that one. I just got to edit it, and then no Anakin review because I just knew if I took all my time making the review, I'd only get on long form content probably like 400 views, 500 views, while on TikTok the unboxing video already got almost 5,000 views. So I'd rather just do that, and then on YouTube it has like almost 2,000. So I'd rather just do that quick content and then get even more views, and it looks better, honestly. But yeah, that's about it. Just whatever I get in, I unbox. But anyways, I think we're gonna wrap it there. We'll see y'all next week. Hopefully we have some more cool news. It's been Copper Drop. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.